This is the camp before Corinth on legendary difficulty. So 40,000 men, 48 to 53, and low 40s for training and armory. So that's really good. So I have $424,000, 14,000 men. I'm still concerned about the number of men I have in this campaign. So yeah, and if you watch my Union playthroughs, on Major General, I put no perks into politics just to show that you didn't need any. But in this campaign, I just need more bodies. So yeah, we have politics to 10. It's the first thing to get to 10. Medicine is going to go to 10, and then economy. So for this battle, I'll take the CS Richmonds. We're going to go into Corinth. And then the question is, how high can I make these units without killing myself with scaling? So what I always do is I make sure my best units get the best weapons. Okay, that wasn't too painful. And I want to stay with raw recruits as much as possible. I want to save money for weapons. And I know I'm going to have to buy weapons before Fredericksburg. Okay, that worked out. Yeah, it is interesting. And in my Union campaign, I was going for a high kill ratio just as kind of like a challenge. In the Confederate campaign, you have to get a high kill ratio because you cannot spare the manpower. You know that Washington is going to be just a lot of these battles are going to be bloodbaths, and you don't have the manpower to sustain a long campaign, so you do everything possible to get as high a kill ratio as you possibly can. Now, I know that my campaign is going to be bloody. For someone who goes through and really loses few casualties, Pandakraut, he's got that down. And he really leverages his artillery and his snipers to keep his losses down. I'm going to take more losses than Pandakraut. I'm going to build bigger units and I'm going to take larger losses, and it's going to be challenging. It's going to be challenging to make it through the campaign. And I know I'm going to take more losses. So, yeah, and on top of that, my play style is more. This is the Confederate campaign, so yeah, we're not going to be able to rely on artillery the way we do in the Union campaign, but artillery is just going to be a big part of what I do. So, yeah, what I did here was I put in a better officer so I didn't have to buy veterans. And I have to micromanage my officers like that because I am not putting points into training. So we end up with a bunch of Harper's Ferries, a couple of CS Richmonds, a 20-pound Parrott, 2, 3, 4 24-pound howitzers. Yeah. And I'm just looking at the efficiency and the command bar. Is this how I want to go in? It's interesting. The division commanders are all 2-star. That's good. And my artillery officers, yeah, I kind of want those guys to be 2-star. Not bringing in a bunch of long-range guns for this battle. Particularly for these battles on a very short timer, I'm not. I don't think I have enough time for the long-range guns to do what they do, and also get a good outcome for the battle. So, what I'm going to have to do, my strategy for approaching this is to use detached skirmishers and I guess just the 20-pound Parrot in this case, one long-range gun, but mostly depend on 20 undetached skirmishers to go after the enemy artillery. Yeah, this is kind of a gamble, and it means I'm going to take greater losses. So, yeah, the enemy has almost 18,000. I have 14,000. So this is probably going to be a little bloody. See you there.